there, so glad you could be here today. Now, this reading is for the sign of Libra for the 3rd of December 2018. Now, it's a general reading, so it may not suit everyone, but hopefully there's a message in here for you. Enjoy! Let's get started. Okay, let's have a look at the top 3 cards. Now these came from the bottom of the deck and I'm going to use them as an indicator of what the larger reading is going to be about. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Eight of Cups, and we have the Ten of Pentacles also in reverse. Now, are you focused on your job, on earning money? And is this maybe what your life exists of at the moment? Are you maybe not socialising as much as you should because your life is about money, about earning money? And are you realising that, you need more to life than money? You need some emotion to fill up these cups. You need some love. You need some worthwhile feelings. And it looks as though you're not getting that through your working life. And as your life consists of working, are you maybe deciding that you want to go and seek what will make you happy? And then moving on to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, are you maybe realising that the money side of things and the lifestyle that you're gained from it, it's maybe a pretense for you? That you really want this social interaction, this love and friendship and family round about you, and not be keeping up with your financial peers. Okay, let's have a wee look at the rest of the reading that's behind these 3 cards. Okay, let's have a wee look at the Eight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, it looks as though you have worked long and hard at a skilled job, and you've moved from doing the basic piece of work to the most intricate. So that is very focused, determined and dedicated work. And it's something that you enjoy doing. You enjoy seeing the quality work as it goes out the door. But in looking at the next card, the Moon card, is there a change about to come to your life that is unexpected? Is there maybe things about this job or your role in it that is about to change? Is there maybe secrets or hidden agendas in the background? Are you maybe going to be asked to change your role and maybe learn a different task or action at speed? And to do this for a very specific task. Now, this is something that might be a huge change because the next card is the Temperance card. And is it maybe that because you've been asked to do this at speed, that your lifestyle may change? That you're no longer going to have the spare time to spend with friends, family, whatever hobbies that you have, may have to take second place because of this change. And it could be something that you're not that familiar with or you're not experienced in. And it may take you a little bit of time to acclimatise to this new role. And it's something that you may not have confidence in. And you may have to, you may feel that you're constantly going to someone to say, am I doing this right? And that can make you feel unsteady and unhappy because you didn't want to let this go. And are you having a difficult time letting this go? That you don't want to move on from it? Has it maybe not been your choice? Has there been a hidden agenda that this is what you're going to do from now? And it could be that you're not enjoying it, you're not liking it. And moving on to the next three cards, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Nine of Wands, and we also have the Two of Swords in reverse. Now, because of the Death card in reverse, are you maybe feeling anxious and worried? And it's something that your skill level, because you're feeling so uncertain and not confident in your abilities in this role, that you're obsessing over it. And the more you obsess over it, the more anxious you get. And the more anxious you get, the less you sleep because you're worried. And you may be trying to do this task and you're anxious over it, and maybe it's really not working out the way that you thought. And emotionally and mentally, these actions are taking its toll. Because could it be that you feel battered and bruised by all the knocks to your confidence? Now, it could be as well that maybe you're not wanting to accept the facts here. Because, a wounded warrior even, is someone that is stoic. They don't want to sit down and take things. If they believe in something or asked to do something and they believe in it, then they do it until it's done, even if everybody else has given up. And it could be that you're hiding in the sand and not accepting that this is too difficult and it's causing you anxiety. And moving on to the next three cards, we have the Five of Pentacles here in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands also in reverse. Now, because of this anxiety, are you maybe having a a moment where you're not taking care of yourself. You may be feeling very low and battle weary with all the pressures that are being put on you, and all the obligations that you're struggling to cope with. And it could be that, because you're neglecting yourself, are your finances struggling too? And it could be that, are you maybe, in your eyes, having to go on benefits? Or do you see going on benefits as a charitable amount of money? And for someone that's stoic, that may not be something that you're happy about. Or it could be that, you feel that you're taking advantage of the charity by accepting the money, because, you see yourself as someone who should be able to accomplish these tasks. And you're beating yourself up because you're finding it difficult. And moving on to the Four of Pentacles, that because of the charity or the benefits, the money that you're accepting from them, or you maybe not spending the money in an appropriate way. Or could it be that with the Five of Wands in reverse, do you feel, or are you being criticised and being told that you are taking this money, or do you feel that you're taking this money under false pretenses? But the thing that you need to be aware of is that if you are struggling and aren't capable of completing the tasks at this moment, regardless of whether you're burying your head in the sand, if you're being offered money to take time away from this so that you can take care of your health, then that is money that you should take. And whether you save some of that money so that you're able to have money for difficult times, then does it really matter what these people say? Because people will criticise you regardless of what the situation is. And just because someone is going out their way to make you feel uncomfortable doesn't mean that you should be. Okay, let's go back to these top three cards. Now we had the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, we had the Eight of Cups, and then we had the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles, we'd said that this was about someone who was overworking. That was the person's main existence. Whether it be finances, or whether it be the quality of work, or the resources that you find within yourself to produce these things. But the mainstay of time and energy and focus was this job. was this role or the reason for earning money. And it made you emotionally unfulfilled. So that you have become so uncomfortable that you are willing to take the risk to go away and seek a better emotional life. And it could be that you're not able to be as financially um, affluent as you had been. And it could be that, debts arrive, or you're fed up with having to pretend that money is all that matters. But I think that the most important piece within these three cards here is that you're beginning to look for an emotional life that sustains your happiness. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that something in this reading has given you a message that will help you in your life. And I'll see you next time. Bye.